Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. Yes, you may be answering, what's he doing it on a Thursday evening? Well, guys, yesterday I had Valentine duties to be doing. Fantastic evening spent with the wife, as you might have seen on my Insta posts. And obviously, I had prepared this show from the Monday because Tuesday, Wednesday weren't happening. And it was quite strange, as I said, as I was driving to go for our meal. It felt quite strange. I did admit to her, I said, it feels quite strange, me not doing a show on a Wednesday, but it is what it is. We are just doing this as a one-off show on the Thursday. There's a lot to talk about. Please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. Hopefully, we'll have some people joining us tonight on the live. And listen, I want to see your comments. We're going to be talking all things football, a lot to talk about over the last week. Lots of stuff happening with regards to, mate, the blue card, Mbappe leaving PSG in the summer. So much to talk about. And obviously the week that's gone, Champions League that's just taken place. A couple of teams look like they've already got their foot in the door. Then there are other teams that we expect to be doing well, struggling, not only struggling in the Champions League, but struggling in the Bundesliga. Will Tuchel have a job at the end of the season? All this and more. But listen, let's stop chatting. Let's get the boys in. And first of all, let me bring in Mr. Big D and Mr. JP. How you doing, people?
Yes, fellas.
Yes, you all right, man? You good?
Yeah, man. All good, man.
All good. All good. No one's got black eyes or anything like that. Let's just make sure. Yeah, no one's got black eyes. No one's got black eyes. So Jesus and 29 days, Mbappe wages. Big up to you, Mr. Craig, and a happy belated Valentine's.
Yes, Craig.
Pause.
Nice and great.
But yeah, good to have you on, bro. Yeah, it's not the normal Wednesday night. It's a Thursday night, and yes, we are doing the What's Going On podcast. And listen, I'm gonna stop chatting. Please, again, smash that like button, subscribe, and share if you're new, Mr. Scott. In the future. Big up to you.
Scott.
Yes,
Hope you're doing well, mate. I did catch up on Dad's Army. I didn't see you on the show, but big up to you. Anybody, listen, go to Dad's Army. Scott, as he's doing a good job on there with his mate. So, listen, go and have a watch of him. You know what I mean? And to take that time out to be doing it in the future, while some people are sleeping, he's wide awake. You know how it goes. But yeah, big up to you. Listen, let's go around the table. And let's see how people are doing. So let me first of all start off with Big D. You ain't got a black eye, so things must have went well yesterday.
Yeah, man. Did angle the business, man. Yeah.
Easy when you say angle the business. Yeah. Yeah. Watershed time. Yeah.
You know what? No. We had a nice evening.
Yeah, man.
We stayed home, so I cooked for Sheena. So we had the grass-fed sirloin steaks on us because Sheena said, I can't cook steaks. I'm like, man, don't worry about that. I got you, man. You know already. So we did that.
Deal with that, D.
Yeah, man. And yeah, it was nice. I cheated with the lemon cheesecake. I bought that in. And you know the one because I thought, I ain't got time to do cheesecake today, but you know already. And and I had literally half a cup of prosecco because I had to drive in it.
Yeah, mate.
Yes, Ez, big up yourself, man.
Yes, big up to Ez. Big up, Mr. CFC in the house.
And I was just saying to Norman backstage that they stood me down tonight from assignment rather than standing me down last night. He said the people in Wicked. You know that one?
Wicked out bad.
I could have not worked tomorrow night and worked tonight, which was what I wanted to do. And then, but you know already.
Yeah, well. You know it goes.
It is what it is. But yeah, we had a nice evening. It was cool. And then we just did a little chill out before I dipped to the office and things. So yeah, man.
So what you say, Mr. JP? You haven't got a black eye either. So
nah, do you know what? Right? We don't do Valentine's.
Yes, Mr.
Martin. We don't do Valentine's in our house, man. Yes, Jay.
see.
Yeah, we don't do it, man. So we've never done it. Like
okay,
cool. We've been together. So I saw a guy yesterday in Tesco's, and he's on his first. He said he's been married for 1 year, and he's getting some flowers. And he said to me, "What should I do? Should I get more? 'Cause I'm not really into this." I said, "Listen, if you start now, right? You've got years of this ahead of you, So just think about what you want to do." And the man took the flowers back.
Did he?
Jace, look what you started, brother.
I know.
Look what you started, Jace.
That's hilarious.
Hey, don't let your missus hear you, know. Don't let your missus hear you, know.
She don't care about it. She don't care about Valentine's Day whatsoever. But she's got a man who, shows her love all the time.
Especially when your team is starting to step up in the world now.
You start to feel even.
That man start to bring you flowers now. They bring you flowers now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all good. Yes, man, you ain't got a black eye either, man. So how do the teams roll, man?
Everyone hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
They're checking. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Ain't no bad vibes over here. You get me? For context, anyone that's new to the show, my wife is a diehard Arsenal fan, and therefore, it's just been a happy week after that blasting, scoreline, which I'm sure we're gonna get into. You understand? There's benefits to this. You know what I mean? Every day I've got extra cake, dessert, food. You know what I mean? Because Arsenal is winning. You know what I mean? Don't forget, years ago they weren't winning, and I was just getting bare cold shoulder. You understand? So now,
just getting leftovers.
Stick it in the microwave.
Hey, did you get to see the father-in-law?
Okay, I was about to say, normally you beat me to it. So the other side to this now is that when you beat West Ham 6-0 and your father-in-law supports West Ham, get me? Some people know Sean in here, meeting Sean in the front room, trying not to say nothing too much because, Ken is there vexed. Okay, listen, Ken don't hold back, what I mean? and Sean when Declan Rice scored his one, boy, when Sean went to celebrate and he kind of caught his
yeah. Declan didn't have to do that, Declan didn't have to do that.
Hey, Declan's just people. I ain't gonna celebrate. Just calmer.
Man, but long story short, Monday was almost mash up when Crystal Palace tried a thing, and then Gallagher somehow, the Chelsea fans started singing
your
Bob
best
Marley.
player by far.
Bowley needs to think hard if he's gonna sell that, man. He needs to think good and hard. But anyway, we got a 3-1 win, 3 points, and still in 10th. Wonderful.
Trying to get to the top side of the table. Yeah,
it's a joke, man.
It is what it is. But listen, we are gonna get to show. I noticed that Chile is not on the show. I don't know if he's going to come on. Hopefully he will. He's probably still out in the cotton fields, as you know. And Kofi, I haven't seen him. He's probably schooling a couple of black eyes. Who knows? He might be in the chat. He didn't say he wasn't coming on or not, but let's see. But we move. So listen, people, we are going to be talking about our various teams and how they did at the weekend. A little bit of ref watch if there was any controversies over the weekend. This one for everybody on the chat, and you might look at me and think, what's this brother talking? I know it's election year, but I'm going to ask you this question, people. Which parties are you voting for? Red, blue, or yellow? Yeah, man. And yes. Ratcliffe, given the green light, let's go. Let's chop up some people. And the what's going on prediction result, game week 24, and the what's going on fancy prem shout out by Mr. Big D. Yes. So listen, let's start off. First of all, congratulations. As Chelsea are through to the next round, the 5th round, which is basically the last 16, I believe. And who do you face in that last 16 of that?
We've got Leeds.
You got Leeds. So is that away or home? Can't remember.
I can't remember myself, to be honest. But they're on form right now, Leeds. They're on good. Well,
yeah, they are doing quite well
firing.
in the Champions League. Sorry, in the Championship. Actually, you're at home. You're at home to Leeds.
Okay, you're at home. Well,
and you're going to be playing that game on Wednesday, the 28th of February, 7:30 kickoff. Listen, you can't be doing too bad. Listen, I know you're fighting to get onto the top half of the table. You're in a Carabao Cup final. Enzo has come out and said that we are going in the right direction. You've got Caicedo and Enzo, 200 million plus players. Really, are they really doing well? Poch saved his job. After it was a lackluster game, but in the end they got through it against Crystal Palace. And listen, you've got the best, I think, record against them in terms of, I think you've played them something like 12, 13 times. I've not lost one game, which is unbelievable. What are your thoughts on the whole Chelsea thing? Pochettino, is he the man to take your club forward? I know you was rattling on about, you was going to go on about your players that you need to sell. Gallagher, he looks like a very important player for you, but it looks like these guys, as you were saying, that Todd Bowley should think seriously hard.
I think they need to
about
think
maybe
hard,
keeping this guy.
Well. Let's start with Poch. Poch is I am Poch out, but I'm not naive to believe that you bring in another top manager and all these issues get fixed at the same time. So I'm almost saying, well, we're not going to get the owners out, and the owners are going to always have this strategy. Yeah. Yes, sir. They're always going to have this strategy.
Who's Hector? I wonder who Hector is.
I know who it is.
Is he? Is it Hector I think it is?
It has to be. Look at the badge. There's only one.
There's only one Hector. Well, if you're new to the show, subscribe. If you're not, if it's who I'm thinking it is, and it's going under a Scarlet Pimpernel name, I need to know. I mean, if it's the same one that I need what you do to come on my show, I can send you the link. If it's the same person, I can send you the link to explain yourself, because you was waffling hard to me about 6-0 that we beat you twice and all of this and all, you ain't gonna win no Champions League. And all I did, right, guys, I just sent him the gift of that gift that I was just sending Chile, and I sent a couple of the gifts. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. Yeah. All right, mate. Big up to Hector. Big up to you.
It'd be really good to get him on here one day. Actually.
It would be really good. I want to hear this guy waffle. Yeah, I need him to hear him waffle. You understand? Listen, let me just say this quickly. Yeah, was Westfield's pack up on Sunday? Yeah, or when did they play? Yeah, Sunday. Was it pack up?
That's harsh.
Pack up, man. Whoa. Anyway, back to you, Ez. Chelsea, man. Talk to me.
Yes, I was about to say. You see, the owners are always going to stick to this model, because they will look stupid now to backtrack on it. And these American, they're mavericks, man. They're stubborn. They want to really say, "I told you so." So they want this to work in a year or two, so they could be like, "Oh, you lot were laughing then, but it's working now." So they're gonna back it. They're gonna continue buying these young cats and hoping that they turn into something, and they're gonna stick it. So I can't change that. If that's the fixed part of this, the variable is the manager and what manager can work with young players. Poch, for me, has a style of football. I don't think he has a lot of tactical depth to outsmart the next man. I know that because we lost to Middlesbrough and he's outsmarted by Michael Carrick.
Yeah.
So I see Valentine's Day still going on in here. You know what I mean?
Bro. Listen, pause.
Tell Jancy to get a room, man.
Pause.
Hey, you better be careful. She might just jump on the show and through normal.
You know what I mean? Sorry, we keep interrupting this.
No, that's cool. It's cool. I'm landing. So I say you bring in a coach that is happy to be a variable type of manager that's going to get results. You see, what people forget about Poch, yeah, is that Spurs, he had Kane and Son carrying him. So even though the rest of the squad, in fact, no, let me go further. Vertonghen, Oberweireld, Dembele, you know, these are top players in my opinion, and they're not young. So then he can afford to put a young Dele Alli in there, and he can put a young Lennon in there. You know what I mean? All these sort of so. At Chelsea, he's got 21 under 23s and the odd Thiago Silva, who's too far. He's 39.
He's 40 this year. It's 40 this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sterling's playing for himself at this point. You know, he I don't think he particularly wanted to leave City thinking about it, but he was forced out, and Chelsea was a good option because they're going to pay him 300 grand a week. No one else is doing it.
He's not playing him though, is he? He's not
even
playing
Sterling's even Sterling's touching a bench now. Because
the situation with Reece is like, listen, he's injured again. Yeah, the man is like glass. He's like somebody.
A lot of these players are. Yeah. If I tell you my injury table at the moment for Fana, we bought him for 80 million, gentlemen. Yeah, centre back.
Where is he?
He's played 2 games this season. He's been injured all season, still injured.
Lavia, what's happening with Lavia?
Don't even have a return date. Lavia. We signed him with an injury, thinking it was minor. It was a lot worse than it was.
Right.
He's kicked one. He's played 20 minutes this season, and Kunku's just come back from injury. You've got Chalobah, who hasn't kicked a ball yet. He's just come back from injury. Reece James is injured again and potentially out for a long time because it was a hamstring surgery.
Do you sell him in the summer? What's the situation with it? Because you're paying this guy a lot of money.
You sell him because what you're hoping. Well, it's a gamble because unless it's lucrative money, which I don't know who pays that, knowing that he's got an injury record the way he has. You take what you can, but otherwise you're gambling that he's going to stay fit now, and you can't have your captain out if he's going to be the captain. At the same time, when Reece James is on his game, he's one of the best. So it's a tough one. But when you look at it, Jason. And D, you know, with Martial, where you try to say, all right, this is his season now, he's back from injury, and then he falls off again. And then he has that great season on the Ollie where he scores 17, and then he goes.
I'll give you a joke there. Luke Shaw, in his whole Man United career, has been injured more than Anthony Martial. But the narrative will not tell you that. Trust me, I looked into it. He's been injured more than Martial, Jay. But the narrative... Because you remember he had that long injury when he broke his leg. Yeah, I think it was either the first or second season. Was it under Mourinho? He had a bad break. Was it under Mourinho? Or it was LVG? I think it was LVG. No.
Oh yeah, it was in the Champions League. It was in the Champions League.
And then so when you add up all these ones he's actually been injured more than Martial. So Martial's held the bench more. Even though he's been injured as well, but he's been on the bench more. But Luke Shaw has had more injuries. But you know, English international, all the rest of it. The narrative from the media doesn't show that. They always go after Martial. I'm not saying I'm Martial fan. I think it's time for Martial to
go. Plus, he's more of an asset. He does.
Yeah. Well, now he's not because you're going to let him go for free. I think you should have sold.
No,
him.
not Martial. I'm talking about Luke Shaw's more of an asset to the team.
But if you look at Luke Shaw, right, I always say. Luke Shaw only gets 90% fit when his spot is threatened. You know what I mean? He's always overweight.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing people saying that Anana's overweight. That's why he moves so slow as a goalkeeper. They're saying that he's overweight, but Luke Shaw is constantly overweight, gets fit when someone's come to nick his spot, gets his big contract again, another big contract, bam, injured again. It's just a pattern of him. Like, for me, get rid. I'm done with all of these half-baked players that just taking the money and not really delivering
in football. Because back in the day, you used to have players that made it a thing that they knew they had short careers, and therefore they prioritized body conditioning. You know, even on their time off during the summer break, you know, you might have a week and a half, 2 weeks, but even then you're on the treadmill. Even then you're watching what you eat. Even then you're coming back a week early before the squad, training with the B team before the main big dogs come back. You know what I mean? That's what they were doing. That's what the players were doing. Now, now they're in shisha bars and, you know,
it's ridiculous, mate. And it's all about, I think we spoke about this 3 months back. Yeah. It's all about dedication because Like, you see, when I played semi-pro ball, I used to do the Michael Jordan thing. I used to get my ankles taped up, and sometimes play with a knee brace as well. Shin used to go mad at me. What are you doing? I said, Shin, I got to play. I got to play. You know what I mean? Because I was that dedicated, and I was only on expenses. I wasn't on salary.
You had Moby.
Yeah, Moby. Yeah. But you know what I mean? So, and in the summer, I stayed playing because I didn't want to get to the season out of condition.
But
I stayed playing summer league in the summer to stay
on the other side of this medical thing. Now you've got players calling in sick, and them things. I'm not saying people can't get sick here, but I just didn't hear of these things before.
Nah.
And I don't know where these things creep in. But then I don't know what the medical staff are doing. Like, let me tell you, Chelsea's injury list at the moment: Wesley Fofana out, no date coming back. Cucurella out, no date coming back. Reece James out, no date to return. Badia Shield, centre back, he's out, 3 weeks out, ruled out. Lavia, no return date. Gusto has got a knock from Crystal Palace match, not sure if he'll make the next match. Robert Sanchez, no return date. Thiago Silva now is out. One of our youngsters who's in the rotation, Leslie Ogochukwu, out. Cardi Chukwemeka's just made back. You know what I mean? Like, what's that, 9? That's all first team players, all of them. All of them. So, and if you look at United, Martinez, these repeat ones, and
Luke Shaw again, Jason, is injured again. He came back for 3 games. He's signed a new contract in the summer, Jay.
They said he might be. This one is not. This one was just precautionary. They took him off. So they said he might be back for Sunday.
Yeah. He needs to be, because this is what I'm saying. These guys are quick to sign them new contract, but not quick to keep their conditioning up. And some of it is self-harm. Yeah, they have to. I think moving forward, you'll see that. I think you guys, Ez will start that. Chelsea will start that. They'll start that in the contracts, and everyone will because
Wesley Fofana, since he's joined Chelsea, he's only played like 7 games, and he's been here almost 2 years. Summer will be 2 years. He's been at Chelsea. 7 games.
But look at your ex-man. I actually, until Sunday, when the commentator mentioned him, I forgot he played for us. Mason Mount. Where the hell's Mason Mount?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay, I forgot he played for us, bro.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I was having a debate about this guy the other day. If Mason Mount is fit today, where does he go anyway?
Yeah, exactly. True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We actually could have got all 3 in the summer.
He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit in our team.
I thought you bought him with a grand plan. And if you did have that grand plan, there's a player in there. He does similar numbers to Cole Palmer, and I promise. He done it at Chelsea. Yeah, but
this is
his plan was at 8. His plan was to put him in as an 8, and he can't play as an 8.
He's not great as an 8. I've seen enough. I saw enough in pre-season. I was watching you lot's games. He's not an 8.
Because if you look at it, if Ten Hag didn't give Bruno the captain's armband, he would have been able to play Mason Mount more. But you can't give the man the captain's armband and then have him holding bench. Because he's not an old player. Bruno's not an old player. And this is the problem when we had with Harry, where Ollie wouldn't drop him because he was a captain, even though he was stinking a joint up. It's like,
his availability is incredible.
So the armband thing always.
What did you say there, Ez? Did you say his availability?
Yeah, it is incredible, Bruno.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's never injured.
No.
And he never comes off.
Yeah.
So
he's but if you look at it though, Jay, the never coming off thing is like it's I don't know.
No, I'm not
I have
objection
to it
because I'm not agreeing with it, D. I'm just saying if you think about the amount of minutes he plays and he's never injured.
Yeah, and it's true. And but I think I look at some things and I think to myself, you see when he bottled it for the Liverpool game, where he got that yellow card for dissent rather than a bad foul, I have to look at him sideways after that. I'll be like, bro, you got your stuff booked on purpose. And I'm just like, nah, we're not here for that, bro. Because that you never see Roy Keane doing that on purpose. You see when Roy Keane took one for the team so he could and he missed the Champions League final. He had to make that tackle and he knew he was going to get a yellow card, but they would have scored. And he's like, I had to take it. He said he burnt him. I watched the overlap and they always talk about it. They bring up a lot. And he says, it's just one of them things. I wanted to play the final, but I knew we weren't going to get to the final if I didn't make that tackle. He made a tackle. Paul Scholes one was reckless, because Paul Scholes couldn't tackle. It was ridiculous. He was a terrible tackler. So Paul Scholes one was just ridiculous. But Roy Keane said, "I've got to take one for the team, otherwise we're out of the semi-final." And so that was Juventus, right, Jay? Juve, wasn't it? Juve. Yeah, Juve.
Yeah, it was.
And so you look at that.
That's my favourite ever game. That one.
I know.
It's unbelievable. It was unbelievable. The
and so I look at certain things, and I just question the mentality of the players now, and more money, and they're softer. They're not durable. They won't strap their ankle up and play a game of football.
No,
it's like,
yeah. Why would they? When they're getting paid, different levels. They ain't got a point to prove now. Like before, players would be Go on, Jay.
No, I'm sure back in the day, if I was sick, the club would tell me to come in and see the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. But now these guys have all got their own personal this, their own personal that. So I don't know whether the club can even demand them to come in, because I don't know how it works now. It's mad.
Because if you saw that Rashford situation when he called in sick and Ten Hag told the press he was sick, and then the video gets leaked, he mugged them off. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa! He was out clubbing. What are you chatting about?
Let me tell you something. If I
he's
pay a man,
hungover.
Let me tell you something. If I pay a man whatever I pay him, $100,000 a week, $200,000, I don't care. If I pay a man that salary, I pay a doctor how much I'm paying him to look after these guys. But you're sick, you're gonna go and see my guy.
Exactly.
You're my property. You're my employee. Yeah. I ain't taking no sick note.
It's like when
NHS GP.
No, but it's like when they go on international duties and they get injured. The club wants them back. You know what I mean? Because that's where their bread and butter is. The situation with Mo Salah. When Mo Salah got injured at the AFCON, there was this backwards and forwards between Liverpool Egypt and that. And they said, we need to get him back, assess him, and if we feel that he's gets to that stage where he gets through his rehabilitation, and then he can then go back. Depending on where Egypt, obviously they got knocked out in the end. It was more time for Mo Salah to go through his rehabilitation. Now, I think now he's pretty much fit to possibly start weekend coming. So, I know he's training with the team now. So, do you know what I mean? It matters a lot, to the club teams. You know what I mean? And I get it. You want to play for your national side and all that. I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, as you say, Jay, you play for me. I want this doctor to assess you. Not you going to get going.
It's like anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like anything. You
know what I mean?
You can't allow these players, because this where I see the player power thing still there, where you can just say, "Yeah, I'm sick, I ain't coming in," and no one from the club can say, "Yeah, you need to come in," or get one to drive you in, or jump in an Uber if you can't drive yourself, and come and see our physicians. End of. You know what I mean? It's not even
a no-brainer. I've set that as a rule.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I'll go as far as there's a difference between foreign players, whether it be European, African, Brazilian, whatever, compared to the English guys that come out of the academies. Because I feel, or even the ones that are more seasoned now, like the Rashfords and etc. Because I feel like the academies over here push them so much to be like robotic. When they finally get their break here and they're finally now comfortable, they're playing regularly, they're on more money, it's like, I can relax, I've made it. Whereas these Europeans and these Brazilians are like, nah. Like, I still got a point to prove. I mean, I come from the favelas or wherever, you know what I mean? It's that graft element. And when these guys are top, as soon as training is finished, they're going home. Whereas the Brazilians, the Africans, the Europeans, they're trying to get I did a bigger chair. I do. It's the angle. Anyway, you're distracting me. I was on a roll there. They're staying home after training and whatnot. They're staying home after training. They're kicking extra balls, like the Lampards, like the Scholesies, like the Giggsies. They used to stay after training and do what they need to do. Come match day, they're sharp. Now they can't wait to get out of training. They can't wait. I've done all these years, since 6 years old. They can't wait. Can't wait to get out. So mentality.
It's mentality. It's mentality. It's what after training, right? A lot of times I was training, I would stay and shoot 53 throws.
Yes,
when my legs are gone. I got no lift in my legs. Because in the fourth quarter, when you get fouled, because as a big man, I was all getting hacked, sent to the line. Now, if I'm tired and I can't make them free throws in a tired state, mentally, I can make them. I'll do them after training. But we used to do 6 mile run before we played. Before we bounced the basketball, we come in, catch up, road running, and I'll be like, "This brother's insane." Big hardback man road running, and we do that in whatever weather. Come back, stretch up again, and then we start scrummaging then. And by the time you finish
full commitment, it's called commitment, mate.
Yeah, by the time you finish that 2-hour session, and you say you're going to shoot 53 throws, your legs are gone. You've got no lift to shoot, and you're literally all arm and shoulders. You're making the shots just to go and take a shower, and that's the difference, isn't it? That you put yourself to another level. Remember when Beckham used to stay and take free kicks?
Yep.
Just stay. Everyone's gone. Just stay, whipping them in.
Lots of Beckham, lots of Ronaldo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would stay behind and do. Listen, once everybody's home showered and everything, they're still on the pitch, pinging, shooting.
Fergie used to send them home.
Levels.
Fergie used to send them home.
Yeah.
He said, "Bro, it's time to go now."
Yeah,
boss. I'm just 10 more shots. No, get out of it. I want you gone.
But that's what I'm saying. That kind of sets you, aside from the elite. When I say the elite players, but it is all about this. At the end of the day, it is all about this. You know what I'm saying? And going into the football world, going in, starting from grassroots and wanting to make it as a professional football, there's a very small window in terms of how many people get through that. You know what I mean? You have millions of people playing football, talented players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
But at the end of the day, to get to that next level and then to be playing at the highest level of the Premier League, you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? My question still at the moment is why is Havertz playing in the Premier League? But that's another question. But let's just
is he starting though? Is he starting though? Sorry, is he starting?
Yeah, he started. He started in the last game. Yeah, he started in the last game. So
is that because
I think out of the 11 players, he was probably the worst out of them. He was okay, but the other players.
What was he doing? Playing him through the middle or playing him as a 10?
No, he was. Oh, boy. Good. That's what I'm saying. I haven't got a clue with this guy plays. I don't know where he plays, bro.
No. You win 6-0 and Havertz can't even get a goal in that. That should tell you everything.
Yeah,
it's not even just the goal.
Because remember, Trossard was playing as a fullback. So I think
that's right. Yeah, Trossard was.
I think he had him playing as a so-called 8. Yeah, he wasn't going to play as that defensive midfielder. You know what I mean?
I'm going.
as Scott playing everywhere. So that's
Trossard is a better footballer than Havertz.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. The guy can kick with both feet. You know what I mean?
Versatile as well. He can play multiple positions.
The most clinical out of the players that we've got.
Yeah.
100%. When he plays there, and the worrying thing about this is that when Jesus comes back now, I think Jesus should have to fight for his place, not just come straight back into the team. But you know what Arteta's going to do?
He's made him promises, though. Huh? He's made him promises, Jesus. He's made him promises.
Obviously, that's
blatant. It's blatant, isn't it? Yeah. Because when you think he should fight for his spot, he comes straight back in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that tells me that he made him.
Always. When he
jumped the ship from City to come to you, he made him guarantees.
So even when Trossard got player of the month, when he was really on fire, and as soon as Jesus comes back, man was back on the bench. It's like, you know what I mean? Don't get it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it don't sit right, does it? It don't sit right.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and that's another point. You took the words right out of my mouth, Scott. He's far more clinical than Jesus. Definitely more clinical. Do you know what I mean? Marquinhos, no, he's off back on loan in Brazil. Listen, look, Edu done the brown envelope thing, as Scott said. The brown envelope thing went on with Edu. You go and get this guy. He's meant to be getting him on a free. Edu ends up paying the club because he knows the club out there. He ends up paying the club something like 2 million or something, some crazy fee to bring him over. Only to see that this guy ain't gonna make it in the Premier League. We're gonna sell him in the summer, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
without a shadow of doubt. Yeah, he's gone back to loan. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of time. He went out loan in the Championship. I think he was with Norwich. Then he went. I think he went to. I think it was a French club. I can't remember who it was. If it was Nice, I don't know if anybody could remind me who it was in the chat. Wasn't getting any game time. He wasn't developing. So the long and short of it, he's come back. He's been released. He's come back, and they've put him on loan to a club in Brazil. So I think they'll end up selling him or just giving him away come the summer. Absolutely. Do you know what I mean?
If you look at it, Norm, as well, I think a lot of times the pace of our game just literally cancels certain players out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Say they're home watching the Premier League, say, yeah, I can play in it. But when you actually get here and say, wow, this is non-stop, this is quite full on. Yeah. And so when players go and play in the slower leagues, then they come to the Premier League, different. It's a culture shock. Yeah, you think, oh yeah, they play for so and so in the Liga.
Listen, a lot of teams are looking at Victor Osimhen, for argument's sake. I don't know if anybody's watched AFCON.
Not sure about him, Norm.
Not too sure. I don't know. I mean, listen,
man.
He's a Chelsea supporter. I don't know how Ez feels about him coming to Chelsea, but for me,
leave that alone.
I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, nah.
He scored one goal in that tournament. No, one goal he scored in that tournament.
I know.
Do you know what I'd rather do? You see them players there that are 100 million and them thing there.
Yeah,
see in finals, big games, I expect you to pick up I don't care who's in your team. You tell them, pass me that ball, watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're 100 mil plus, watch this.
You drag that team to wherever.
Or at least at the end of the game, everyone goes, you know what? Unlucky. You know, like Mbappe scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. And you know what? It was like unlucky. But at the end of it, you say he still looked like every penny of a top. Osimhen was all over the gap in that final. Didn't know where to be. Wasn't effective.
I heard he was moaning, falling on the floor.
Mate, he was doing all of that.
Even his touching that brilliant.
No. Like he was playing in Timberland boots.
But the thing is, though, is, you know, he's favourites to go to Chelsea. He's a big Chelsea supporter. Now, I don't know whether the fact that you're not making it into Europe, there's an outside chance that you'll probably make the Europa Conference League or something like that. Yeah,
if we win a cup.
What's the one West Ham one? What's the one West Ham?
That's the Europa.
The conference. The conference.
You might get that one.
Sorry, Jace. Are you in the cup final? Sorry, Jace. He's even frozen. Look, Jace.
We're still in the cup.
Are you going to Wembley, Jace?
We're still in the whoa. We can't say we're not going Wembley. We're still in the FA Cup, mate.
We have to do your job first, Jace. I'm done, man. All right, I'm going to Wembley. I'm going to Wembley, Jace.
You're going to Wembley. Just
We'll take that.
How many points? I mean, listen.
Wait, Norms. No, that's shameless, Jason. That is shit. I'm not even done. That shit. Where do you finish in your Champions League group? What's going on here?
Hold on. Where did you finish in yours?
Wait, hold on. You didn't even get Europa, my bro. You didn't get Europa.
You should talk. If you're not in the competition, you can't talk to a man that was.
Of course I can.
You can't chat. Go and chat to Luton Town.
See, this is what Norman wants. This is what Norman wants.
They played in the same competition as you.
Listen, Jace. Yeah. I was in,
and they didn't spend £1 billion to do it.
I had to humble your love.
It's coming out now. It's coming out now. Jason, just speak your mind. Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
You can't.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
I had to humble his noisy neighbours in City. You couldn't do it. I had to humble them a couple of years ago. Back in 21, we beat them in the Champions League final. Yeah.
Kai Havertz scoring though. Kai Havertz.
Well, he's a
win that game. Yeah. I wanted you to win that game.
Of course, your noisy neighbours are making too much noise, and they're back again.
I don't even care. I told you all the time. I don't care about that club.
Well, when you say, listen,
mad though.
When you talk about,
I don't even know anyone who supports them. Sorry, no.
It's true.
Sorry. When you talk about noisy neighbours, are you referring to Man United as noisy neighbours, or Man City as the noisy?
Well, listen,
Norman. Don't try your disrespect over here, Norman. Because it doesn't matter. Norman. It does not matter what they win they'll never be Man United.
No, it's a
That's
shame.
why
It's a shame.
they could be the most successful club
It's
in
a
the country
shame.
at the moment. We
It's
can
a
still
shame.
go in there and pluck all their top guys from them because everyone wants to
No,
be where
but-
Man United is.
Jace, it's a shame. It's a shame because of your club's bad running over the last 15 years or so.
I agree with that.
Yeah. The kids of today don't even know the glory of United. Of course, I know this. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, and if there's one thing that us young men must do is humble ourselves. Yeah, because you guys are older than me, and I respect you. Yeah, for that reason, you always have more experience than me. But you see these young kids, my nephews, and that they're wearing Haaland shirts. You know, my bro. They're wearing Kevin De Bruyne shirt. So I'm saying, what about Wayne Rooney? Who's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
no,
Ray
hold on.
Rooney's taking up boxing.
Oh, stop it.
No, so Jace,
Raymond
what-
just needs something to do.
It's a private help, that is, isn't it? Ray Rooney. It's a
Boy.
private help, that is.
Let me tell you something,
Wait.
Ed. That won't even last. The moment they get kicked out of the Football League, right? All those little young kids that are 10, they're going to pick somebody else.
They are, Joe, you're right.
No, they're
cares.
wagging this. It's true.
Nobody cares
true.
about this
It's true.
football. I showed you like the other day. I posted on
They can't
on
even
our
fill their
chat.
stadiums.
Who has to average? You've got a Champions League knockout round, and you're having to pump the fans to get tickets.
Hey, yeah,
None
it's
of our
true.
clubs
It's
on
true.
here would ever have
It's
to
true.
do that.
It's true.
No one.
No,
Even
I
the
think
people
Man United need to
don't
do
care.
something about it, though. I think you lot should just put them back in their place. a
Listen,
little bit
man.
more,
You
know what I
Man
mean?
United need to fix up. Man United need to fix
Yeah,
up and
and-
run this football club.
And
It's
that,
just
that, and that moves nicely on to Man United. So let me just quickly pose this question. This is a question from Scott. Well, it's not a question. I think it's a statement, actually, and I'll just see if it agrees with it or not. Ross Barkley is better than Enzo and Caicedo together. What are your thoughts on that? You know, when you think about the money that you spent on Caicedo, 115 million pounds, and 107 or what was it? What was it you spent on Enzo?
Was it 106 million?
106 million or something like that. Yeah, £1 million pounds more than Declan Rice. Yeah, so you spent a combined over 200 million on that. Ross Barkley right now for Luton is balling out. Is he right? Is Scott right in saying that Ross Barkley right now is playing better? I'm not saying that these guys can't potentially.
No, let's
get
have
to
it
their
right, though. Let's have it right. Barkley has always been a good footballer from Everton days. The man's hitting the ball right and left foot. Thought he was the next Wayne Rooney, but in centre mid. That's what people thought. He made the mistake of coming to Chelsea and thinking he was bigger than Everton. He probably should have stayed there a little bit longer.
I was going to say this.
Right, I think you're right.
He should have stayed there a bit longer.
And this is what I would say to Scott. What pressure is he on at Luton?
Zero
pressure.
Second point I was going to make. Nick.
Zero, because he comes to Old Trafford, he comes to Emirates. It's a different kettle of fish, man. He comes back to you guys.
One thing we know about football, there's levels to this game.
Yeah, he played for Chelsea. Look what happened.
We see it with players, we see it with managers, we see it with. You could be a great manager at Brighton, then you get to Chelsea,
Graham
and
Potter.
the lights are too bright. Right? Now imagine you get from you go from Ajax to Man United, wherever it is. The spotlight, the lights are bright at these clubs, man.
This is it.
And
zero hiding place.
No, there's levels.
There's levels and there's zero hiding place, Jace. There's nowhere to hide at these big clubs.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to rate Bruno Fernandes and them man there that come to the league and just start singing the language. Same, but you got to remember he was playing in Champions League every year at Sporting, challenging against Porto and Benfica. So actually, he's a bit more. But when you go from Everton and you jump in straight in, and it's kind of like you jumped in a Chelsea team that was in a ruthless Roman Abramovich era, where you know what I mean. It's your
had to perform.
Oh my gosh! It's like a revolving door policy. So yeah, he's a good player. Always been. Technical ability wise, always been. Where can he play? I don't exactly see him. If you're gonna start saying I was better than Enzo and Caicedo, granted, can he go to City and do it? Can he go to United and do it? Can he go to Arsenal and do it? Not sure. Don't think so. Did he? In fact, Nice in France let him go for free. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know he went there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the jury's out. The jury's out whether these boys at Chelsea can do it. But still, the point is, Ross Barkley can't.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
think so.
because
I don't-
you know, and it might be because of the way Poch is, you know, playing. You know, because when I was watching, let me just say. I mean, you watched the game, yeah, and it's obviously in your best interest in terms of the way Caicedo was isolated. You know, in that game because the fact that he plays both Enzo. I mean, at one point, Enzo was playing like he was playing up front. I was like, what's going on? Like, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And
we're in the Premier League, yeah, where the reason the Premier League is so tough is because every team presses. Every team. Luton, you go to Luton and think you're not going to get pressed. You've got another thing coming, yeah? How can you set up Caicedo to play in a system where he's got 5 players on the opposition surrounding him, no support? He's going to lose the ball every time at this level. I don't care how good you are. Not even City do that. Not even City do that to Rodri. Rodri's got 3 and 4 passing options. In fact, sometimes they even put in their centre back in midfield so that he's got options. Poch has still kind of got that Tottenham mentality where you could put Victor Wanyama there and say, don't move. Yeah, and you can't do that anymore. You just can't. Even me, I put myself in it. I said, if a coach put me in this position to play in front of the defense with no one else near me, I'm going to get, every time I'm going to get targeted. Every time. Which is going to cause mistakes. Even if I get out of it 2 out of 10, the other times there's going to be a mistake. It's just, and Poch hasn't done anything to cater for that. The one time he did was against Aston Villa. We win 3-1. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Different system. We win 3-1.
Yeah, it is. But why does he? If he thinks that's that system works, why not stick with it then? Why does he keep changing it all the time?
I think management these days, you know, where we get to go about our lives and watch football when we in our free time. These men overthink. I think they almost overthink. They're looking at all these analytics and this and that. It's too much. I think that's my opinion anyway. I think they overthink it.
Chili dog, you soft lad.
Chili, come up here.
Exactly. Just come on the show.
Chat, you know.
I can't make it next. Just get yourself on the show, bro. You're a joker. Anyway, we'll come back to you. But listen, let's move on to Man United quickly. Man United, since the turn of the year, you are unbeaten, guys. You are unbeaten. Is the tide turning? Is it because Ratcliffe has been given the green light? Let's go. Listen, Dan Ashworth, yeah, man's going to Newcastle. The man hasn't been there 2 years. Man's going to Newcastle. Say, yo, we want you, director of football, because this guy used to work with West Brom. He worked with who was it? Southampton.
England.
Who was that? Sorry,
West Brom in England.
Yeah, West Brom in England. Yeah, he's now currently with Newcastle at the moment. Now, if Man United coming, as you said, yes. Oh, you're on the road, bro. Bring up to you.
Yes, Kofi.
Yeah, as you said, Jay. If man comes calling, yeah, that special knock, as we would say, that special knock. Yeah, talk to me, people. Ratcliffe in the house. I'm even hearing now that he's looking at some guy from Southampton, another
Jason Wilcox.
Yeah, right. So
he will be the technical director or something.
Right. You
guys. Oh, that means what's name's gone in? Fletcher's gone.
Well, and the other guy.
What's the other guy? Who's the
other
guy? Don't keep them around.
Is it Richard Murphy?
Keep it around.
John Murtaugh.
John Murtaugh. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
No, you got the reactions going on.
Oh. But listen, guys, for real, guys, are you excited? Do you feel a little bubbling going on down in the stomach? I don't mean you're passing wind right now. I'm just feeling.
I feel excitement. I feel an excitement. I'm trying to calm myself down a bit because they're making the right moves.
And the noises, making the right noises.
They're making the right noise and they're making moves and they're doing it decisively.
Yeah.
So they're coming in and they're saying we're going to start here and we're going to work our way down.
Yeah. You've got a guy from Man City.
This is what we've been saying, though, Jay, isn't it? that fish rots from the head.
That's right.
So you start at the head.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the
work
thing
your way down.
with all of this said, say Jay, Big D, you get all of these guys in for the summer. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna might have a little bit of money to spend as well. You know, if things work out as they should. I don't know. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to. There's a lot of players that you need to get off. I mean, listen, you got Maguire coming out now and saying that with Ratcliffe taking over, he feels like the team is definitely going to go places. And to be honest, he's been doing really well for you.
You see Harry, right?
Slabbert is doing really well for you guys. I ain't going to lie.
Right? Is the biggest spin doctor since losing that armband. Because it's funny, right? Because and I actually don't mind this with Harry because like he sometimes forget that he's not the captain, and I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind him yelling when there's a mistake, as long as he's not making a mistake.
Well,
like, if I'm making a mistake, then I know he is, But it makes me laugh because I'm like, bro, put your hands down. You're not the captain. Like, just focus on keeping a clean sheet. And I look at that, and I look at the players that he was desperate to get rid of, and these players are still bailing him out. You know what I mean? Because you have to remember, he benched McSauce, right, against Villa, for McSauce to come on and get him out of jail again.
Again.
And I look at that and I say,
but
what am I missing?
That's almost where he's peaceful though.
Yes, I'm not knocking it, Jay. But this is what I said to my brother. I said that if Ollie Watkins and Jacob Ramsey actually came to work in their shooting boots, we lose that game, Jay. 24,
25 shots, I think.
10 on target. Are you mad?
That's insane, man.
You can't.
We never get that lucky. Never get that lucky.
We can't give City, Arsenal, or Liverpool that many shots on goal. We are getting battered if that happens.
Why are you man calling me out?
Yeah, there he is.
Chilly dog.
I got in. I thought I'd come in, chill out. Then I remembered the show. I put it on. Heard Edge chatting some poop.
Yeah.
Why are you hating on my man for?
Yeah. What man?
Poch.
Oh, please take him back then. Go on, you want him? Yeah, exactly. I told you lot last week. He drives past Tottenham looking, it's nice. Stadium. Wish I had a stadium when I was here. That's what he does every day. And then he comes to Chelsea and it smells up the place. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Nah. Your man Poch.
But you said that you're going to give him till the end of the season, regardless of what happens.
It makes sense. I still am. I have to. But I feel like I'll come to the end of the season. See you later. Thank you very much. Yeah. Phase 1 complete.
What, you want him gone at the end of the season, yeah?
I think the only way he stays is if he wins a cup. That's credit in the bank. That's credit in the bank. It's a bit like ETH, isn't it? It's like same thing.
And be honest with you,
yes,
like,
Junior.
If you look at this, the Villa game, it's a great win. It's not a great performance. It's a great win.
No,
because
I thought that was a bit of a banana skin. I thought,
I expected to come and start there, and like I say, Jacob Ramsey and Ollie Watkins didn't pack their shooting boots that day, and they done us a huge favour. And Jason may or may not agree with it. I still don't like the way we get played through, Jay. The way we get carved open is like...
No United fan could ever disagree with that comment, D. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's like, come on. I just think, set this up different. Like, you can't just keep playing the same formation and expecting that's funny. Expecting a different result. I just think I've watched too many games where we're leaving 18-year-old Kobe Mino to handle three midfielders. I mean, what is that? And you have to remember, Kobe's supposed to be having cameos as he bends into the team. He's now a regular starter.
Yeah,
at 18.
True.
Like, we're not giving this kid any chance to bed in. Like, he's literally, and I'm not saying he's shirking it either, but at 18 years old, you expect him to carry that midfield with Kaz's old legs. It's like,
Arteta done it with Saka.
Well, yes, true.
No. Saka had a good run in with Emery first.
Yeah.
And that season,
he started him at left back, didn't he? Played him as a left wing back.
That's right. and then your caretaker manager as well, Lundberg, I think was it Lundberg?
Yeah.
Used him sporadically, so that I know Arteta still gave him a lot of games after, but he wasn't off the ground like Kobe. He's literally just got it.
And I feel like every week, guys, I'm saying we have to protect this kid. We're not protecting this kid by playing him, just overplaying him. And I get it now because we're only in the FA Cup now. We're basically playing once a week, so it's not as bad as if we were still in Champions or Europa.
Where's Amrabat?
On the bench.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think he came back from injury, didn't he?
Just holding bench. So
speaking of youngsters, Ez, do you wish you'd sold us Levi now, or are you happy with him?
Levi Colwill?
Yeah.
Oh, no chance. Got to keep him. He's one of our better players.
Gusto is starting to really
play well.
If Gusto was English, he would be getting a lot.
They'll be raving about him, innit? Yeah.
He's going under the. A lot of people don't know he's just turned 20, literally this month.
All these young kids that are doing it now, man. Is that the way forward then?
It's good to see when it's working.
The thing is, though, it's just going back to if say Reece does come back, does he? I mean, I can't see him getting in.
Nah, I'll put Reece in centre mid. Yeah, I'll put Reece in centre mid. He was a natural centre mid before.
He played as a right back.
Yeah, he kept Wigan from relegation playing CDM.
That's right.
But they're saying as a right back, he's better than Trent. Certain people are saying.
I would say he's a bit more.
I think Trent has got more output. Trent has got more assists, goals.
He's more complete. He's more complete. So because Reece can defend very well.
Yeah, he's a better footballer.
But so Gusto for me he's cemented that right back position in my opinion. He's if Reece comes back, we've got to look at playing him in
But then who are you going to take out of midfield?
I'll drop Gallagher, I think. Enzo Caicedo.
What's all the hype over Gallagher?
Hold on a second. What do you mean? Wait. Well, you want him, don't you?
Yeah, well, I don't want him, but Tottenham want him.
Yeah, but right now, Ez, you're saying you take him out, but Gallagher is your
I
best
want him
player
in my
right
squad. We'll talk about the starting 11.
But he's your best player right now.
Who? Gallagher?
Yeah.
Have some respect for Cole Palmer, please.
No, please. In terms of midfield,
20 goals, goal contribution. Sorry.
Right, fair enough.
Gallagher, okay, against Palace, that was his first ever Chelsea goal in the Premier League. Sorry, his first. Yeah, we're 25 games in.
I'm talking about my best. I'm talking about what he does off the ball.
He works very hard. Okay, but if that's what we're calling good players these days, we're in trouble. Football's going in a bad direction. Well, I need my best player to be the man that has done something with his foot. You understand? That with the football, that's what my best player needs to look like. I can't look at our best player as the one that works hardest. I think you could talk about the most influential player or the most, you know what I mean, in terms of that. You can say how influential they are, but I can't talk about a footballer being the best footballer in my team and he's not doing anything with the football. It's impossible. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's changing the dynamics of where the game must be.
You know what it is, though? You know what it is, I think it's probably, I think the reason why he was probably standing out because when you went through that period
the standard is that low.
That low. The standard, maybe he was the one that sort of stuck out as being
what would you guys say the benchmark of football is right now in terms of teams? City, Real Madrid, somewhere like that? City, Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
because they're challenging. Yeah.
Yep.
No. Jason's that. Nah. Let's go City, Madrid. Let's go City, Madrid. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, like when
you got to win stuff. Your football's got to win.
Right. If that's the aim,
your football's got to win to be close.
If that's the aim, I can't look at Gallagher and go, that's God, can't do without him.
Yeah,
I can say that at the moment because my team is just that bad. But I don't look at him and anything he's done with the foot. Yeah, he scored 2 goals against Palace, and come on, Palace. That was their third team. Let's be honest. Eze weren't there, or Lise weren't there.
Listen, you know Palace are bad. Palace.
Hodgson wasn't even well that day. You know
I don't know if you saw the thing I sent out. He was in hospital. Well. You know, listen to he recovers and everything. And I think the pressure is probably mounting on him and everything. I don't know if it's the stress of it.
You're too
all.
old for this, mate. You're too old
He
for
needs
this.
to, yeah, he just needs
Yeah,
Go put your feet up, mate.
you take your
Go put
good
your feet up,
pension
mate.
and go and enjoy
They
yourself.
They
Go put
paid
your
him
feet
out
up,
now.
mate.
He's
Yeah,
done.
you know what I mean? You know, you sacked Patrick Vieira to bring this guy in.
Yeah, Pat got
And-
mugged off, didn't he? He got
Yeah,
mugged
yeah,
off, didn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
And look where they are now.
At the time, it was a good sacking. To be fair,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
At the time,
was.
a
But,
good
but you
sacking.
think, yeah, but Jay, I don't know if D agrees or disagrees, but I think, as he's saying, you know, Patrick felt got mugged off, yeah, because I don't think he was given.
He wasn't given much to spend, Norman, either.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
When he
a
took-
bit like what we
when
said
he took the
about
side, when he took the
Vincent
side over,
Kompany.
he didn't have a full squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there seems to be like a narrative that managers of our skinker have to go beyond the Call of Duty without getting money to spend, and that's why I said you can't fire Vincent Kompany either. He's got no money to spend. He's got to figure it out with that championship team in the Premier League,
Yeah, for sure.
and
For sure.
you can't give Vieira little money and say, "Oh, try and compete with all them other big London clubs." It's not going to happen.
Nah.
It's just, you know, maybe West Ham. After that, you're not competing with Arsenal and Tottenham and Chelsea and all that. You're not.
Mm.
So if you're in a city and you can't even compete with the teams in your city, how are you expected to stay in the league?
Mm.
You're going to be hanging on.
No,
You're gonna
Yeah.
lose
So,
all of them.
I got to drop off, fellas.
All right then, man, listen.
I got to go.
That's all right,
I've
Jay.
got a
Nice
golf
one,
lesson
bro.
today, man.
Who?
All right, man.
Oh, nice
Take it
one,
easy.
man. Enjoy the swing, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, man.
Bless up,
Enjoy
man.
the
Bless
show.
up.
Take care,
Yeah.
man.
Take care. Listen, can I ask a question? And what's your definition, people, of world class? What would you say is a world class player? And this has come up because obviously Rio Ferdinand has come out and said that, you know, he feels that Saka has not reached that level yet, and Foden is a world class player. And if you look at their GAs, it's quite similar in the Champions League and in the Premier League. You know what I mean? Saka's got 17 GA in the Premier League, Foden's got 15. Okay, and then in I think something like 24 to 22. Obviously, Saka didn't score in the FA Cup or the EPL. I think Foden got a couple of goals in the World Cup and I think a couple of goals in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
But if you're just looking at those two in isolation, what would you class as being a world class player? Is it about the output, or is it about the club that you're playing in and trophies that you won and all that? Because obviously there's this debate that Foden is better than, I think, in terms of if you're just looking at as footballers, I think Foden is a better footballer and naturally.
If you look at it as well, Norm, Foden has to prove himself with better players, because there's no one challenging Saka for his spot. Where Pep regularly was benching Foden.
Mm-hmm.
Saka don't get benched
Right.
because Saka is your ceiling at the moment. Where this guy's playing with De Bruyne and Haaland and Bernardo Silva. You know what I mean? 100 million Jack Grealish. So
soon to be sold.
right, yeah, he probably gonna sell him. Yeah, he probably will sell him. But you look at it, you say, put Saka over the other way and put Foden the other way. There's more pressure on Foden. There's more pressure on Saka. But if you look at Foden knows he can take a sub and Grealish comes on, or Doku comes on for him. Where Arsenal, if they sub off Saka, they're like Reece Nelson maybe.
Right.
I think that's a difference.
Yeah, but
if you switch them teams, it'd be interesting to see
I think that's the first
they
phase.
performed in the other team. How Saka
I think
performs
that's the first phase.
at City, how my guy performs at Arsenal. Because I think there's more pressure at Arsenal because they don't have the depth on the bench that City have.
So what you're saying is Saka, in terms of the levels, are you saying that Saka is, because what he's doing at his age,
I think Saka.
Saka's not world class. Saka's very good.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
But I think if Saka's in that team that drags Arsenal to a Champions League and a title, then everyone's gonna be talking about him and what's his name? Madrid gonna come knocking on, asking stupid money for him. That's what I think. I think Saka is so close to being world class, and maybe it might even be the manager.
It's just that extra step.
Because, and I'll say this, and not disrespecting Arteta, swap the managers over and watch Arsenal cook even more. Not even being funny. You'll see a different Arsenal now.
I would love that.
You know what I'm saying? You see a different Arsenal. Now, okay, Arteta going back to Man City, they know him. So maybe Man City don't miss a beat with Arteta in charge either. But you put Pep in Arsenal and he tweaks a few things, brings in 2 more players. Arsenal's a problem. They are.
Yeah.
So
serious.
It's subjective, isn't it?
It is. I think it's also world-class players have this ability to do what they do over and over again.
Yeah.
There's a consistency to it.
Keep doing it.
You know, Salah's been scoring 20 plus in the Prem. How many seasons? Harry Kane the same.
Literally in his sleep. Yeah, Harry in his sleep.
Yeah, I don't see those guys as world class. I think they're the elites, them, the Messis, the Ronaldos, and then you've got the world class, and then the very good.
They're elite. Yeah,
who's those guys?
I get that.
I'm not Ed. Sorry, Chili. Say that again. Sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
So I see people like Salah and Ronaldo, Messi. They're elite. So you've got those players, and then below them you've got world class. There's loads of those players, and then below them's very good, and then Eric Dyer.
I think wow.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, Eric Dyer.
And look what he's doing at Bayern Munich.
Can you imagine if they don't win anything?
The embarrassment.
No, that's real bad. That's real bad.
You lot were always banging on about it being Tottenham. It was never Tottenham. It's Harry Kane.
No, you're taking Tottenham with him.
It was him.
Both of them have.
But can you imagine how angry this brother will be if he don't go to Germany and win the league?
You've got Bayer Leverkusen with Alonso, who just beat them at the weekend, 3-0. Yeah. And Jamie Carragher was, gassing him up, the way the system that they play. I think they're second to play the most passes, short passes, like up there with Man City. Yeah. So I think this thing of him, if the likelihood is that Alonso might go to Liverpool when Klopp leaves. Yeah. And I suppose Jamie Carragher was asking the question is that will Liverpool adapt their style? Because Liverpool kind of play more sort of, they can mix it up, but they tend to play more long balls, cross-field balls, like to get transitions much quicker and counter-attacks much quicker. Whereas with Alonso, no, his style of football is short passes from the back. He allows the opposition to come onto them, and he basically plays through them.
He should come to Man United then, no?
Yeah, but
under this new regime.
Yeah, but I can't see that happening. I mean, listen, if the way Man United are going on, you never know. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not? If Man United come, listen. Question is, say Man United come knocking for Alonso, and he had a choice between Man United with what's going on currently with Man United rebuilding and everything. Would he choose Man United over Liverpool?
No.
If you're both Liverpool, he's going to Liverpool, isn't he?
He's going Liverpool.
But if Liverpool don't come in for him and United did, I think he'd be tempted.
That means Liverpool would have missed a trick then, definitely.
Yeah. But like you said, Norm.
What's Craig been smoking?
Up to Craig.
Craig, get me a half ounce of that, yeah?
Alonso will be the next Liverpool manager. The thing is, if you look at it, I'm not saying Kofi, but if you look at the Liverpool fans right now, like even when they're playing well, I think because of that news, the fans are a little bit flat, because I think what they're envisioning is like a little bit like us our team's moment, life after Wenger, life after Fergie, life after Klopp. You know what I mean? They're thinking if we go the way of Arsenal and United, that ain't good because there was already 30 odd years in the wilderness.
Listen, we don't know. We don't know whether listen. I'm not saying you're taking a gamble on Alonso, but you just don't know. I mean, he's looking really good right now with Bayer Leverkusen because right now they're unbeaten in all competitions.
Yeah, that's it. You hit the nail on the head right now, Norman.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
And also,
like what D just said, or Ez, Is the players have got to do it consistently. So have the managers.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
then you look at the expectation at Bayer Leverkusen. He comes to Liverpool. Man, that triples.
Again, as Ed says, or D was saying,
that triples.
Soon as you now step into
right.
the big
He walks
arena,
down first game of the season at home. He walks down the yard. He looks at that sign and says, "Oh yeah, this is Anfield. I remember that one."
wow.
And his heart starts racing out his chest
Yeah.
because he knows he can't stick the joint up. The fans will lynch him.
Yeah, the fans are
They've been coming to his yard and knocking on his missus saying, "Where is he?"
Yeah,
Send him to the door. You know what I'm saying?
100%. But look, you know, I mean, look. If it looks like it's going to happen, it's going to be interesting because now you have two managers behind Pep. Two managers that have got the same kind of experience in Arteta and Alonso. Then you've got Pep, who sort of kind of is out there. Then you've got the likes of Pochettino. I can't say his name.
Yeah.
You want me to say it for you?
Yeah, please say it for me, man.
Postecoglou. It's not
Postecoglou. That's it.
You know?
Postecoglou. I think what I need to do is slow down when I speak. And Postecoglou. Okay, you've got Ange Postecoglou, who he's a very good manager, and I'm sure Ez wouldn't mind if there was a swap between Poch and them.
Absolutely,
because, bro. Yeah,
he plays football.
You know what I mean?
He's more likely to win something at Chelsea, isn't he?
Boy,
well,
it's just the money side of it. It's just the money side. It's just the money side. If Tottenham start spending, under Ange.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, is you make a very good point there when it comes to Tottenham and the spend, because they haven't really spent Kane's money. Yeah, not only that, the stuff that they're doing off the field in terms of the revenue that they're bringing in. Yeah. With all of that, they're not affected by FFP or profit and sustainability rules. They're not.
No,
they don't think.
They only spend what they make.
And they're gonna sell. You guarantee they're gonna sell players in the summer. That the players that are surplus to requirement, and I think they will have a good.
Yeah, but you say that. But when Chelsea are selling players, they're selling players to you for 60 million. Are you gonna give me 60 million for Oliver Skip?
Yeah, true. It's true. You've got a point.
But Chile,
we haven't got the players that we sell aren't going to bring in a massive amount of money.
Yeah, but Chile. I look at it right, and I say, is it the owners or is it Daniel Levy when it comes to the spend?
I think it's Daniel Levy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
because the thing is, like, it's not your money.
It's a bit like Wenger thought that Arsenal was his personal bank account. He didn't spend it. That's what my man's like. But it looks like he's finally learning because he's bringing in or he brought in DOF. He's backed Ange a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So
I personally think you will spend it in the summer.
I don't want us to spend 60 million on Gallagher though.
That is the problem. If their mind is settled down, I don't know if Andrew's mind
there's
is settled
someone
down.
in the academy that will run as hard as Gallagher because he wants to prove a point. So it's not hard to motivate him to run around.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He'll get one of them. He'll get one of them.
Good point.
And there's the risk. I know why they want to sell Gallagher, because Gallagher's got a year left on his contract, and they're scared that when they give him the year, he's going to stop running. And then if you take away the running, what do you have to give? Because you're not great on the ball. You don't have great passing that's splitting defenses. Your shooting's sometime-ish. What do you do other than that? It's not like but everything.
Yeah. But you look at that, Ezra. You look at that because they were talking a similar thing with United and Kobe Mainoo. Now, apparently Kobe's on like, I think, $6 or $7 a week. Right? You imagine? But he's 18 though. You imagine being 18 years old. Holding $7K a week at 18 years old. You clean gone, you know. You're on another level.
When we brought Destiny in, sorry D, when we brought Destiny in, we brought him in for the academy, and we gave him a contract of $4,500 a week.
That's what I'm saying. So
now that sounds bad because of the Premiership, but in normal life, if you're earning $4,500 a week,
you're joking me.
You're nice. $12,000 a month. You're nice, mate.
You got to look at you. But ED, I mean, listen, $12,000, $6,000, $5,000 a week. That's nice to us, yeah. But if you look at it in context, and you look at a man, that's listen. You only got to look at Mbappe, yeah, £900,000 a week, and you're getting 12 grand a week. You're looking at thinking, I'm playing in the same team as you.
Yeah, but if you look at now, they're saying that United have already drawn up a new contract for Mino, just because of other interests saying,
oh yeah,
this kid's only 18.
Yeah.
United only paying him 6-7 grand a week. Yeah, man, tap him up.
Yeah,
See what I want. You know what I mean? So now you're gonna see. Now United can't go. We can't go wild. We can't put him on 300k. But look for him to get a nice, maybe a nice 80 grand a week, maybe. Or something like that, because it's United. We always gotta give
even
more.
Like life changing.
Scott was only on like 15k until last season, you know. D.
I know. That's what I'm
Scott
saying.
was on a low wage.
They was on low money, you know. When I say low money compared to some of our players, you know what I mean. You have to remember, Harry Maguire's on 190 a week.
Wow,
190 a week, you know. And so you look at that and you say, Kobe's on 7.
Yeah.
Right. So they're only talking to him because they know
that, and he's
because they know that yo. If we want to keep this kid, then we got to get around the table and get him on that extension quickly and make his parents smile. What's this? That's the
Look, we know that Mbappe. Listen, this news has come out because obviously something was said that he wants to emulate Thierry Henry at Arsenal. So they put 2 and 2 together, and they come out with 50.
Would you take him though? Would you take him?
Of course, I would take him. What?
You can afford it. Apparently,
listen to what I'm going to say. The reality. You know what? You're saying that we can't afford it. Yeah, I was listening to today. Big up to
no, you can afford to buy him. You can't afford to maintain him.
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's look at this. Listen, I know for a fact that Chelsea can maintain him, right? Right. The only thing that's holding Chelsea back is that they're not going to make it into any kind of European competition right now.
Trust, you know it,
right? But let me just say this, yeah. Arsenal can afford Mbappe, and you're right. Yeah, I think he was
600.
No. Listen. No, listen.
Oh, that's why he's on 600.
No. He's on £900,000 a week. But hold on a second.
There you go. So Arsenal can't afford £1 million a week.
No. Stop what you're saying.
Hang on. As soon as that happens, Rice is knocking on the door saying, "Go
no. Listen, bro. 4.5. Let me land, brother. Let me land, man. Please, let me land. Let me dream. Can I dream for a bit? Yeah, please. Let me dream. Right? Okay, guys. Listen, I know you're already working at the maths in your head already, right? Listen, Mbappe, right? Yeah. Let's understand this. He's on a free. Yeah, that means nobody has to buy him. He's on a free.
So you can't pay him that money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go on. Wait. Don't finish. Let no finish.
Let me 52 million. Hang on. 52 million a year. What are you going to sign him for? 3 months.
Okay. Hold on. 52 million a year. Times that by 4. Say it's a 4-year contract.
Yeah.
That's 250 something million.
Yeah.
So remember, listen, we've not. Listen, all right, he's gonna ask for a signing on fee. That's gonna be quite big. I mean, he's asked for a ridiculous signing on. What I'm hearing, saying that I'm in the IDK.
What, like 50 mil or something?
Something more than that. As a signing on fee.
More than 50 mil signing on.
For perspective,
this guy's wild.
This your point. For perspective, when he went to PSG, he asked for 80 million sign-on fee and he got it.
Wow.
There you go.
Right, they bought him for 100.
He's not going to ask for less to come to England.
No, go on, Norm. Continue. Go on.
No, just going back to what Craig is saying. He goes, sell Jesus, sell 29, and Nketiah. There's Mbappe's wages. Simple things. You got to be. These are free players that you can get rid of, and Mbappe will do all their things. Yeah, he will do this. What I'm basically trying to say is, he's coming on a free. Yes, he's going to want to sign on thing, but all you're going to be doing is paying his wages over that.
That's right.
If say, for argument's sake, then Chill, right? He had 2 years left on his contract, or even a year left on his contract. PSG are going to want minimum, just for a year, 100 mil minimum, right?
Yeah.
So that means on top of the 100 mil, we're going to pay that. So remember, if you think about it, if you're paying 52 mil a year for 4 years, that's 200 something mil. On top of the 100 mil, or say it was 2 years, and they say, right, we're going to sell it for 200. That's 200. That's 600 mil in 5 years. We're going to be saving ourselves nearly 400 mil.
You can't afford to pay him $1 million a week.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I just told you. Arsenal cannot afford to pay him £1 million a week.
I'm not saying.
Norm,
you remember the other week? Norm, you remember the other week when I was saying that what clubs are doing, and I know Chelsea are doing this madness, is the big sponsors are paying.
Yeah.
As in, like you're with Adidas. They say, okay, he wants 80 million signing on. Adidas, hold that. Adidas pay him his 80 million rather than that come out of the club. They'll find ways around it if they want him. And I think that's where football's gone.
Shirt sales alone. Listen, and
everyone else will be knocking on their door looking to double and treble their wages.
Let me say this now. In for PSG, I don't think there was a lot of people knocking on the manager's door or the owner's
because
door.
they're all on big bucks already.
Yeah, but what? They're nowhere near 900,000 a week. Yeah.
I
don't know near £900,000 a week.
I don't know how they justify
Declan Rice on? What's Declan Rice? Or what's Saka on?
Well, Saka's on. It's about 100.
300. No, 300. 300.
No, it's about 100. Is he sure?
300.
Yeah. He's on a new contract, Norm.
A new contract.
Extension. Yeah.
But I think that's add-ons. What is his like basic?
Yeah.
What is his basic?
Yeah, it's three something. Either 320 or something like that.
Check it out. Just check it out because he's not the highest paid player there, right?
What, Arsenal?
Havertz is the highest paid player.
Oh yes,
no,
he is, yes. You're right. No,
Havertz is the highest paid player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Havertz is. Yeah.
No, that's like us and then Ndombele being the highest paid.
Yeah,
he was on the same as Kane.
Look, the reality is this. Yeah, he's going to go to Real Madrid.
They're treble Saka's wage if
he's going to go to Real Madrid. But what I'm just saying, in terms of you're saying that Arsenal can't afford him, they can afford him if there's not a transfer fee involved.
No, he's on 300k a week. Saka.
Yeah, he's.
Whoa,
300k a week, my guy.
How much is Havertz on?
I was just going to say, so how much is Havertz on then?
We were told that
Havertz is on about the same. It's about 330 or something.
Yeah, he's the highest paid player.
That's crazy.
It is.
Now they're saying that they're saying that Havertz is on 280 a week.
No, 350k a week.
350 is Havertz.
He's the highest paid player there.
How?
It's insane.
Well, I'm trying to see what this is because what they're saying is that Saka is on the 300. This guy's on 280 and Declan Rice on 240. They're saying they're your three highest players. I don't know.
You can convince.
Where's that from?
So I'm on the Google search and this is the first one that comes up.
Is that their what we call their net
football?
pay? When I say their net pay, because they're probably going to get other like bonuses and stuff like that, add-ons and whatnot. That makes it to that figure. You understand?
Yeah. So after
so in order. So what's the order, D?
They're saying Saka on 300, Havertz on 280, and Declan on 240. They're on big monies, man. They're on big.
Odegaard on 240 as well.
Yeah, Odegaard captain,
payroll, man.
Yeah, man.
Even Martinelli's on 180.
How much is? Wow. Okay.
180 for Martinelli. It's good money, man.
It's good.
It's magic on Norm. Listen, this is my thing, right? You see where I am in the Hamptons. That 280 a week just buys me a nice 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
One time, paid for one time, just 1 week's wages.
Yeah.
So, Havertz, my address is 31. Nah.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true what Root calls is saying. How can you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these. Sometimes
that's very true because Chelsea done it, but Chelsea were winning big things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but listen. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, when you look at the players now, what's average? Who's the highest paid player in for Chelsea?
For Chelsea, it's Sterling, and he got in just before we brought in the rules. Sterling got in on 300, but Sterling has won 4 Premier Leagues, so you have to pay him.
Yeah.
And the rest of them,
this is what I'm saying.
It drops right down after Sterling. So
what's Jackson on this?
Jackson's on 100k a week.
Yeah, but this is what I said about Rashford. What has he won big to justify that big money in the summer?
It's mad.
Yeah.
Has he not won the league? Has he won the league with you?
No, he hasn't. He's won a Europa. When did Ferguson go? Has Ferguson been gone 10 years?
Longer than that.
Longer than that.
11 now.
11, yeah.
2013, he dipped out. Rashford came in under Louis Van Gaal.
That's right. And scored against us. And scored
He
against
came
us
in,
in his debut.
It was 17. Because the next day he went back to school to sit exams.
After
doing that debut. So he wasn't supposed to play. I can't remember who got injured. The striker got injured. He said, "Son, you're up." He went, "Me? Yeah, you're up."
In that game, when Arsenal came to play you had a load of injuries. We was going with a strong team.
Injuries, yeah.
And we ended up losing that game. Yeah. PSG were willing to pay Rashford 900k a week,
Pay him. Give him the money. Because he's mugging us off at the moment. Yep. And I'm not trying to be down on the kid. I love what he's done, feeding the kids and all the rest of it. I love all of that. But the truth is, we're paying him a lot of money for him to show up when he feels like it. That ain't for me, man. Because this is my thing. This is my thing, right? If we're trying to catch Arsenal, Liverpool, and City, then him and Bruno, and people say you can't say that about Bruno. Him and Bruno are not winning us a title, bro. You heard it here. Click me if you want. Anyone on there, click me if you want. We're not winning a title with these guys. We're just not, because I look at the levels and I say, De Bruyne comes off a, what? 5 months injury.
4 or 5 months injury.
4 or 5 months injury.
And that's called
but that's where I'm talking, D. When I say elite, that's elite, right?
Exactly. The man gets player of the month. The man has assist. I don't know how many assists he's got. Ridiculous.
Because I think I said it a few weeks ago. Our world-class players are the 2 aging ones, as in Varane and Casemiro. And they're world-class because of what they've done in the game, not what they're currently doing.
And you wouldn't class them as elite.
No, they're not elite. They're world-class. They're not elite because they were playing in an elite team with 3 or 4 elite players and then them world-class players underneath them. That's why they were cooking. So we don't have any elite and we don't have any young world-class players at Old Trafford. So we're not going to compete with you, man, until that changes.
Hoyland's good. Hoyland's good.
Question here from Rue Calls.
20 years old, though.
Do the man then think there'll be a tipping point, a time when wages can no longer be justified without clubs being investigated?
No.
I mean,
that should be happening now. It's disgraceful.
Getting
900 grand a week.
If you look at it,
kicking the ball,
that's supposed to be the point of FFP and what's it?
Profit sustainability.
Yeah, that's supposed to put that they say. All right, show us all your books. Show us how you're paying Ez, Big D, Chile, and Nomsky. Show me how you're paying them 4 man. Because
they're not going to do it.
You don't think
this gets political? Think about where tax is going.
You're right.
Think about tax.
You know what?
Because them man are giving 40-50% away.
50%.
Yeah, 50% of their tax. So the government are not going to force that in.
Yeah,
they're saying, look at the tax we're getting. But this was said about American sports,
and then
right?
them man are spending money in the country as well.
Is it in Spain? Is it in La Liga? They get taxed quite high. They get kicked with tax quite high, don't they? In La Liga,
I don't think anyone gets taxed more than us, though.
No, I think La Liga they're taxed
Chile.
quite high.
So in the American sports, right? There's certain states. I can't remember all the states now, where you pay state and federal tax on your
state
money.
and federal tax. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
So,
go on,
just say like when Shaq was in Orlando, right? Because Florida won them state. I think Shaq's first contract was 160 million, 90 million guaranteed. So the guarantee means Shaquille O'Neal, here's your 90 million pound check, my guy. Right? Yeah. And then you earn the rest of it, or you get traded, or you offer a trade, but you earn that's how it works. So a lot of their mans have to be moving their money away from Florida state because of the double taxation.
Yeah.
Because even when we came home, we took our package, a redundancy package, back in England because we lived in a double state.
Right.
Yeah, in Florida. So Sheena's accountant said, yo, y'all guys need to go home and take that money. Take it in Florida, you're going to get absolutely crucified.
Well, think about it.
I took the package in England.
The reason, when you think about the politics in this thing, Prince William is the president of the Football Association. Prince William,
exactly.
I dropped the mic.
How?
Hey, BK, hey, don't get me shut down. Don't get me shut down, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Don't show me shut down, bro.
You know what I mean?
God save our
The
king.
Yeah. Definitely. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just saying.
I rescue the king, bro. Rescue the king for you there, bro.
You have to play the national anthem after this one, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Charlie, be darling.
Chili, who's the highest paid player at Tottenham?
I think it's Son now.
Song, yeah.
Oh, man, that's the only thing that makes sense, isn't it? Hey, is Lloris still on your books?
No, he just left. Where did he go? He went.
He went to some. Yeah, he went to some.
Did he go Saudi?
I think he did. You know.
He might have, you know.
No,
sure
he's gone America. He's gone America.
Oh wow!
Oh no,
Los
that's right. Yeah,
Los
that's
Angeles.
right.
Los
America.
Angeles.
Yeah.
He gone to LA. Galaxy.
They he
Yeah.
had 6 months left, and I think they said they'll give him 3 months cash money just to walk away, and he did.
Mad, innit?
Guys,
Mad.
just hold on a second. I knight the Big D. I knight the Ez. We're all now called Sir D, Sir S, and Sir Chili.
I might change my
Telling
name.
you, mate. Yeah.
Let me just quickly just move on, and I want to ask this question, guys. Since we've gone political, yeah, and who is the king is allegiance to? Now, question I asked you in our chat was, which party are you going to vote for? Are you going to vote for the red party, the blue party, or the yellow party? You guys in the chat must be thinking, what on earth is Normski talking about? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So let me hear it from you. Are you going to vote for the red party, the blue party, or the yellow party? Tell me, talk to me.
No, Mom, the blue thing needs to be a non-starter, man.
What, you're not voting Tories then? You're not voting Tories?
Man, that would be a non-starter, mate.
Any Tory voters on here? Any Tory voters on here? Hey, Richie Sunak, man. Come on, Richie Sunak, man. We have to give it.
Man. You mean I have to choose between my centre back and nah, to go in, nah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Nah.
Talk to me, people.
So
Blue
if my
card.
goalkeeper,
It's mad, isn't it?
gets it,
Why?
it's like,
Why?
What? I need to decide if Thiago Silva is gonna, Thiago Silva, you're the oldest. You go and go.
I was reading up on that, and they were saying that the goalkeepers also will be produced a blue card. Now, if, say, for argument's sake, as you let's have a scenario here. So the goalkeeper gets a blue card, and he has to get off the pitch for 10 minutes. I need to know the rules behind this. Liz, can you bring on the sub goalkeeper, or is it you have to bring on or is it an outfield player that has to go in goal? What's the rule in there?
No. I can't remember what.
Oh, we forgot the Green Party by Kofi. You said the Green Party.
From what I'm hearing, you can bring on a keeper off the bench, but it might have to be a permanent sub.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I think it is.
So even though you
put someone in for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you'll get 11. You get all 11 men back eventually after 10 minutes. But that new goalkeeper now needs to remain.
Right. Okay.
Like, if you sub one on.
You're right. Okay. Now with this system that. All right. The question is: do you think that eventually it will come in or not? Because they've kind of pulled a stop on it because of the backlash, and it's just another thing that they're bringing in that's just going to slow football down. And what you deem as a blue card, because there's they're saying for dissent, for a dodgy tackle, nothing serious. And if you get 2 blue cards, you end up getting a red card. The managers or coaches on the sides won't be affected. It's just like a whole. Listen, VAR is bad. VAR and the people operating it is bad enough.
No, I think they might bring sin bins in. I don't know about a blue card.
Okay.
No, but the blue card is to put you in the sin bin.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
so how do you implement? Yeah, but how do you implement that? No, that's what I'm saying, Jay.
That's what they're going to do. Though.
Instead of when they're on the fence, like the referee thinking, should I send him off or not? He'll put him in the blue bin or whatever it is.
The blue bin.
because they do a similar thing in rugby, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that I just think if you look at VAR has turned the game into a circus. This would just turn it into a whole train crash if you do this along with VAR. Just leave it alone. There's no need for it.
Yeah, just to kind of comment.
This is my thing. Yellow card, 2 yellow cards, you're gone. Straight red card for a horrific one. Leave it at that. Stop overcomplicating the game.
I mean, they want to try and trial this possibly in the FA Cup next season. Okay, that's where they're probably going to start with it. I mean, I think they're using it. We'll trial it at grassroots levels because that's when you're playing a multi-million-pound game and your club, depend on the revenues coming in, and you get a blue card, a man goes in the bin for nothing, and then you end up losing that game because man was off the pitch for 10 minutes and all of this. Yeah, they've got, because it's FAB, the Football Association, whatever what the B stands for. I don't know what it stands for. They're the ones that are looking at this and want to implement it and bring it in.
Sin bins have been implemented at the lower levels. For example, my
it's
sorry. As what you say quickly?
Yeah, sin bin has been. I've seen it when I go to watch my Liam play, for example. I've seen them implement it at under 18s level, where it could be something like dissent, but not quite red card worthy. Go sit by your manager. But what the ref would do is just give them a random time to sit on the bench for 3 minutes. And that obviously can cause another conversation.
Yeah. But because I've seen a similar thing in Sunday League.
But that is a good idea. When how you're describing it, that makes sense because
at the lower levels,
sit down and chill out for 10 minutes and calm down.
Because you see what I went to see one of my nephews. This was a few years back. Play Sunday League, and it was almost like they were allowed to sub in and out, like how we do in basketball.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that. I was like, right, because I kind of been distant from it. Yeah. And he was saying, if a player's got a bit hot under the collar, they just sub him out. He come on the sideline, he cool his skin a little bit, so calm
really
himself down, and then sub him back in.
At the lower levels, because they're not elite level of fitness, they actually allow roll on subs because they know you're not fit enough or at their elite level. Obviously, you get to a pro level, you should be able to, once you're on your sort of thing. Yeah.
The thing is, we joke about it, right? But I remember last time I played football, 45 minutes, man, I was done. I said, Rasta, this is hurting. You know what I mean? There's a level of respect now you give. And I remember, say, just before I came home, this was 9 years ago, went on a cruise, and I scrummaged, like the cruise ship had a full-size basketball court on the top deck, and I played with some US college students, and I thought I did all right? Come home, come back to the cabin, had a shower, fell asleep, tried to get up. Nah, my legs were gone. He was like, what happened? I said, shit, my legs are gone. and then I hobbled down to dinner, and I saw some of them. I said, big fella, you playing tomorrow? I said, not a chance.
I'm going to the bar. That's where I'm going to be.
One game of basketball on the cruise line, and I was done. I said, man, you old.
Look, listen, at the end of the day, guys, not for me. Yeah. I'd rather drink my blue bottle rather than see a blue card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, allow that, man.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just last thing, but just before we reveal what's going on, and I'm sure Ez is waiting around because man is kind of up my. No, pause. I need to say the right thing. Man is running behind me right now. Quite close, bro. Quite close. But just before, I just want to say a big shout out to Jalaf Rice. Just want to say thank you, Jalaf. Thank you for what you do for us, bro. Yeah, some people was calling him Basmati. Certain man's on there was calling him Basmati Rice.
Basmati, man. He got to win the title.
Are we not going to address Arsenal celebrating like they've won the Champions League every week?
Jalaf Rice, man. Doing the business. You think Declan Rice doing this is him winning the Champions League? He just said, "Calm down, calm
down." But why are you lot so?
Hold on. Let me say this. In that game, don't you celebration police or whatever you want to call yourself? Yeah, I've seen the way you lot celebrate, yeah? And then
Don't
walking
even
around the
try.
place.
Don't
Come on,
even
man.
try it.
Right?
When
Yeah,
last
yeah.
you see people saying that we need to calm down, you don't see Ange running up and down
Listen,
the
this is
touchline
the
after beating
stop
Fulham.
the noise, man. This is the bias. This is the bias, and that's what I'm trying to say. They're scared. That's it. They're running scared that Arsenal now.
Who's scared?
They're running scared. Arsenal's back on the scene.
You're an embarrassment out there
Arsenal
celebrating like
are
you've
back
won
on
the World
scene,
Cup.
Yeah, I will celebrate.
That's how you
I
celebrate
want to.
when you win the
Richard,
World Cup.
Hey, you sound like Richard Creasy, you dinosaur, man. Yeah, don't behave yourself. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you want to be in our place, man. 52 points on the same amount of points as Man City. Yeah, well, they might have a game in the hand, man.
Yeah,
listen,
are you top of the league?
Hold on a second. I didn't say it was top of the league. People were writing.
Have you won Champions League?
Say this.
What are you gonna? If you celebrate like that for beating Fulham,
when we celebrate,
you beat Fulham and celebrate like that. What are you gonna do when you win Champions League?
We didn't beat Fulham. We didn't beat Fulham. We lost to Fulham 2-1. So how did we celebrate? What are you talking about?
All right, then Sheffield.
Yeah? I'm talking about Liverpool. We beat Liverpool 3-1. Yeah, we've got a right to celebrate because the point is the proof will be in the pudding because we celebrated hard.
It's embarrassing.
What happens? They go, watch them go to West Ham now. What did we do to West Ham? 6-0, man. Hold that. Yeah, hold it.
All right, well done. Calm down.
That, yeah.
Hang on. On that same weekend, we won 2-1, and we got the same points as you.
Let me talk.
Calm the hell down.
Past anybody, yeah. You forgot West Ham come to your side, your club, and beat you as well. Yeah, so behave yourself. Behave.
Yeah, what's that? I'm not talking about the West.
Listen.
The West Ham game.
Okay.
If you celebrate like that,
problem is with celebrating. I don't know.
The West Ham game. If you were to celebrate like that, then fair enough. You've just scored 6 goals, but you do it for winning 1-0.
So what? If you won 1-0 in the final, wouldn't you celebrate hard?
No, hang on a minute. It's not a final. And Chelsea won the other day. I didn't see no one carrying on like that.
There's a saying.
I didn't see no one carrying on like that. There's a saying.
When
Man United win, I don't see no one carrying on like that.
Can I talk, please?
When Tottenham win, I don't see no one carrying. The only time I see it is when Arsenal win. And then when you lose...
Oh, please, stop the bias, man. You sound like Richard Keys, man.
When you lose, it's a referee.
Jamie Carragher, behave, man. Yeah, the one that gobbed in people's face. Behave. Yeah? And I
can say
that, yeah? That's on TV.
Spit on a kid, mate.
Man, spit on that man. Yeah, behave. Now, let me say this again. We will celebrate, yeah? If you don't like it...
Celebrate.
Turn off the TV. You don't have to watch us. Yeah?
I do. As soon as I see Arteta in them tight trousers, I'll turn it off.
Wait, hang on. Pause. Tight trousers. Why are we looking at my manager's trousers? Order. As Craig says, order. I've said that for a long time.
He knows he's not a size 28. Don't get the size 28.
Listen. Size 28. Listen, it's all good. It's all banter, man. It's all banter, man. Yeah. It's all banter, bro. It's all banter, man. But listen. At the end of the day, fantastic game. West Ham, bro. David Moyes,
man. I think I even said to you, I congratulated you on that. If you remember.
You know what? I don't know. That's what I want to. No. Hold on a second. I want to. And Ez and D, when we won 6-0, I didn't hear. You know the tumbleweed, yeah. You know the tumbleweed that goes through.
Tumbleweed, yeah.
Don't be coming on the show and lying, Norman.
Listen, no.
Nice, very, very nice. Remember? All right. And then you came back with that rice rubbish.
No, hold on a minute. Now, listen. The 6-0 game that we won, right? The 6-0 game that we won, just gone. I didn't hear Dicky Bird out of you.
Go and look on the chat. I said, nice result. Very nice. And then you wrote back. Hang on. Then you wrote back about rice.
Hold on.
No, man. I'm talking.
Check VAR, D. Check
I'm taking VAR, man. I'm checking VAR.
The lines correctly.
When was that game? Saturday, Norm? Sunday? When did you play? Sunday.
So go from Sunday. See if my man. Listen, I hold my hand up if he did say it, congratulate me. Yeah, but if he didn't, man is holding malice against me. Yeah?
I'm waiting on VAR. I can see the blue and green line. I don't know if it's on or off.
Oi, baby. Well, these
Sunday.
whilst these checking that, let me share this and
Norms. He said nice result today, Norman. Very nice.
Oh,
And then you said, and then you said very rice indeed. With the laugh.
Thank you.
Okay. Listen.
Thank you, VAR, my lord. VAR.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I
Listen,
mean?
look, I'm a man of my word. I apologize live on TV, live on YouTube. I'm very sorry. I didn't realize I was caught up in my emotions. You know what I mean?
This is what Ten Hag wanted from Sancho.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. Sancho, this is how you do it.
He said he went public and Rashford didn't go public.
Root Calls is saying get the blue card thing out, yeah, and I'm going to go sit in the sin bin. I'm sitting in the sin bin, yeah? Yeah, I'm sitting in the sin bin. So here we go. I'm in the sin bin. You can't see my face. People, let me just quickly share with you. Ez is going to be quietly surprised with this. So let me just share this. But just before I share this, because this is the ultimate and penultimate thing, Dee, can you just quickly share with us the what's going on Premier League Fantasy League? My missus is not too happy with the way where she is. She's sitting 15th, I think, still. So let me just quickly get this on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know why that hasn't really gone up. No, man, if you pull down the Craig's thing there as well.
I can't pull it down. Craig's. Oh no. Oh, sorry.
Apologies.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's all right. So you can still see. So you see how the top is going there. We have 3 of us in the 1400s, and then we have a nice chasing pack, man. If you look at the chasing pack there, but Del Grady and Emmanuel stayed very consistent, man. So they're the chart toppers that we got to catch. I'm going down on my phone, so Kofi's showing on there. So we've got Malcolm X, and she did all right. She did a nice 68 points there, but I know the 15th, and I know she's a novice to this, so I think I'm gonna have to coach her next season.
I don't think I can zoom in because what it is, Craig, D's sharing it from his end.
And the thing is, what it is, right?
Yeah,
like that's the biggest I can get it to fit in number 1 downwards. I can't get it any bigger than that. Otherwise, it won't let you show it.
You know, like when you like say you zoomed in and then zoom back out, so you can see the top and then come back out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So can you do that?
Right. Can I zoom in on that? That's not going to do anything here.
It makes it bigger so you can see what's going on because I can't do anything from my end.
Yeah, because hold on. It won't. Okay, I have to stop sharing. I feel like I can do it. And even then, it won't let me make it bigger than what this is. Yeah.
Okay, so Craig, you need to get some glasses.
Yeah. Or lean into your TV screen, bro.
Yeah, lean into your TV screen, man. Do a Mr. Magoo. Do a Mr. Magoo.
And yeah, so yeah, I think our league's been very competitive, really. And let me see, our big hitters again were the 85 and 87 were our big hitters score wise, right. which is two at the top. And then so I'm in a Champions League spot, which I'm grateful for. You know what I mean? I've had a couple of decent.
You're gonna be even happier, D. Sorry. So where is Malcolm X?
Yeah, she's still 15th on a 11.93. She had 68 points this game week.
She's still blaming me for the Haaland. Not, I told her to pick him, and he was injured for about 8 games.
yeah, but she can pull him out though. I bring it back. That's what I did. Pulled him out. Yeah.
Pulled him out at the end. But what I'm going to say, it kind of set her back a bit. You know what I'm saying? Every time she looks at that FPL, she goes, "Norms, it's your fault." So I'm getting the blame for being in 15th place.
If you know the nature of this FPL as well, I mean, this week I left 15 solid points on the bench. I'm fuming, and I had players scoring 1 and 2 points, and I left 15 points on the bench. I'm like, what are you doing?
I forgot to captain Haaland and left it on Alvarez and got 4 points as captain.
Oh,
yeah.
let me
Ooh,
go
chili
to
dog.
let me just go to the
What happened
prediction.
there?
Look at them greens, my guy. Look at them greens.
I was pissed. I said to you, I was going to do that score, and I thought I'm not going to do Tottenham again because I keep doing Tottenham. I don't care. I'm doing Tottenham from now on.
Well, as you can see, for the first time, let me start at the bottom. Ez is still sitting in the Europa, not the Europa.
It's got the green though.
It could potentially be Europa or it could be Champions League. But right now, Ez is just 3 points behind. I'm getting kind of worried. Yeah, man backed his team.
Yeah.
Listen, Ez, what was going through your head? I know you said
that's what I was thinking when I see 3-1. I said this guy's delusional.
How on earth is this guy? You know what I mean? And when my man Enzo went to score that goal, I'll tell you, I wanted to throw something at the TV. You know, I was vexed.
I actually cheered and laughed. I said, "Is that Ez?"
Yes.
So
first time, in fact, you can not the first time this season, first time ever. Got the first time. First time. So
Craig says
first time green.
Chile not in the title race. I see.
Yeah, I'm there.
Nah, Chile's in the title race, man. Chile's there, man. It's there.
Well, as you can see, Big D.
I'm joint top. Me and D are identical.
Big D. Listen, there was one point where Big D was sitting in fourth.
Yeah,
and
this
week, if he gets the scoreline, I think he went for who was the team
that
went
for this week?
2-1. I think you
2-1.
had 2-1 Newcastle. I think it was.
Yeah, Newcastle at home 2-1.
Yeah. Now, if he gets
Newcastle Bournemouth, yeah.
If he gets that's free. I don't think that would have ever been done on the show. We had 2 back-to-back greens on the show before. I know Chile. I think Chile might have done 2 back-to-back greens.
Yeah, I think.
No.
Yeah, Chile. No,
I'm did sure. Last year.
Remember last year I did. I did it last year. Yeah.
So as the positions have been changed, Big D sitting top on 19 points.
No, he's joint top with Chile. Thank you very much.
Nah, it's top because I got 2 greens.
No,
you're red and blue.
We're identical. That's a form. Form don't matter.
It's if the title was to be finished today, I win the title, bro. With them greens, I win the title, bro.
You tell him.
Greens.
You tell him.
Greens trump reds and blues, my brother.
Where's form coming to it? Form don't come into it.
It's called the prediction form table, my guy. Yeah, man.
No, it's not. It's called the prediction table. I can see it.
Listen. We go again. I know, Chile. I know you had sent a voice note to say that your team. I think you're playing Wolverhampton at home, and I think you said 2-1.
I don't know if to go 2-1 or 3-1.
Well, okay. When you officially write it in the chat, do it before the game starts. Yeah.
I might just do 2-1 for the rest of the season.
Okay. Well, listen. Is that a little ploy, a little let's see, a little tactics there going on there, because I know Ez pretty much has backed his team. I think once he went away from not backing his team, but I think right now, I think Ez is going to back him. I think Ez is going to back. I think he's going to actually back his team. I don't know if that's a tactics from Ez. I like to know if that's a tactic from Ez. Backing your team.
Listen, man. Back in the Blues, man. In the kindergarten, we trust. Know what I mean? The kids FC. We're hanging in there, so I trust them.
Okay. Before we go, the last question from Craig. It says, question to the panel. There are 14 games left to go in the Premier. How many wins can you see your clubs getting?
Wow.
10.
Wow.
I'm going to say 10.
Wow. If we have ambitions of getting that 5th spot, then we have to win at least 9 out of 14. At least 9.
Okay.
Which is a whole order.
And for us,
just because of the inconsistency.
Well, if I look at us, I suppose our next games, to be honest, I think we need to win. I think for us to win the league, we can only possibly drop probably about 4 or 5 points.
Right.
But I just think Man City, unless there's listen, Chelsea, Ez went for a 2-2 with Chelsea this weekend. They go away to Man City. We go away to Burnley. Now, it's not a foregone conclusion that we're going to go there. I predicted a 3-0 win this weekend.
Yeah,
but I'm not too sure.
We're away to Luton, though.
Right. But
So
I think you're really on. You know what I mean? You're really on form right now. So
yeah, but they're on form at that ground.
Yeah, but they lost. They lost to Sheffield United the other day.
Yeah, they did.
All right.
Yeah.
So you know what I
But
mean?
it's Man United, isn't it? Like that's a cup final for them. It is. It's a cup final for Luton, man.
You laugh, but it's true. Those smaller clubs, they love playing the big clubs.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a cup final. Yeah, it's a cup final for them. So
Luton
us going to Luton
as well. Luton are stubborn.
Yeah, us going to Luton is not a. Yeah, it's Luton. I'd never say that. You're mad. Not their ground.
Yeah.
At Old Trafford,
You can't do that with the Premiership no more.
Nah, you can't. Yeah, you'll get mugged off.
Yeah.
Not by your own team, yeah. But I look at it, our next 3 games are Luton, Fulham, and Forest. And then we have the Manchester Derby. So if we win them 3 and see what we can do in the Manchester Derby, because it's at I know you said Main Road then.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me ask you this question, right? This is Arsenal's next 1, 2, 3 before we play City, yeah, and I think Craig's put it there before we play City.
Same as us, yeah.
So right, we got Arsenal. Just what do you think? Arsenal away to Burnley this weekend.
Arsenal.
All
right. Arsenal at home to Newcastle.
Draw.
Arsenal.
No, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal away to Sheffield United.
Arsenal. Yeah.
Arsenal at home to Brentford.
Oh,
that's your bogey team. That's your bogey team.
Yeah, that's a bogey team.
Last season we slapped them up. Last season we slapped them up.
But Ivan's back now. Ivan's back with a point to prove. So I'm going to say Desmond there.
He's scoring every week. I think he's only not scored in 1 game.
I know.
Yeah, Desmond. No.
What you saying, Desmond?
2-2.
So a draw. Yeah. Arsenal, Chelsea.
You beat us.
Yeah,
okay.
I think.
Last time we should have won. We should have won last time we played you, but that just shows you.
Then we go away to Man City on the 31st of March.
Seed.
Right. Now, after that, this is the madness. Like, let's check this. So, guys, at the moment, you've said we draw one of those games, which is a Brentford game. We'll probably lose the Man City game, but you never know. Then we play Luton at home. This is where it's going to get a bit tough because in between that, depending on how far we get in the Champions League, we got Brighton away.
Yeah.
We beat them last season. We tucked them up. Arsenal, Aston Villa, 30th of April. We go away to Wolves on the 20th of April. And then we've got the big North London derby on the 27th of April, away to Tottenham. 4th of May, Arsenal, Bournemouth. And then penultimate game before is Man United away. Man United could probably determine.
Is that last game of the season?
No. Our last game of the season is Arsenal home to Everton. Now, if Everton go down, have you seen that stadium that they're building? Absolutely, it's going to look pucker.
Yeah,
it's going to look pucker. They're looking to get into that stadium in 2025, and the facilities is looking good. What they want to do with it, they're going to create something like 15,000 jobs and create an economy of something like 1.5 billion. So, listen, Everton have got the points hanging over their heads. They could be,
they're saying that they could lose even more points, man.
Exactly. Because remember, they've still got the first one. They've still got the first one where they're.
But how are Everton getting slapped around and Man City are going on like say there's nothing happening?
Listen, we're gonna have to wait.
I know they say, it's the lawyers. They've got this.
Yeah,
but that's disgraceful, man.
Yeah. Well, listen. Let me end the show with this and a thought from Craig. We're going to win the league at the new Tottenham Stadium.
You're going to beat. First of all, by the time we play you, you're not going to be in contention for the league. Wow. And secondly, we're going to beat you.
And on that note, please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. We are out of here. Take care and God bless.